You know, before I get into the meat of this video, there's a few things that I need to say up front that will, of course, serve as the intro to this masterpiece. Now, many of you have viewed my midweek rabbit hole production. A lot of y'all haven't seen that video. Some of you have. And seeing that I believe next week is y'all's 4th of July, and y'all know what it is, Second Nature Like Breathing, I produce a trilogy. What I'm going to do is either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to produce a video, midweek video. And I will let y'all know what is going to be included in the 4th of July trilogy. But for this week, I'm going to expand upon a theme that I created in that video. A lot of y'all haven't seen it, so I'm going to send it out in mass quantity today. And I'm going to produce another rabbit hole production that's going to expand upon that video. And I was basically addressing the historical origin of the modern day pro-black female. And I touched upon it in the midweek rabbit hole. Some of you have seen it, many of you haven't. And I'm going to produce another video to, as y'all know, if I have more to say, I'll just do another video. So I have more to say on that subject. And that is what we're going to deal with this weekend. You know what it is, Second Nature Like Breathing. If you want to see the historical origin of the pro-black female, send me an email. I most certainly will send you the link. And of course, you've seen the title of this video. And like many of y'all, I sat back, what was it, Thursday and Friday? And I found myself tuning in to that minstrel show, the 2-night minstrel show from the Democratic Party on, I think, Thursday night and Friday night. And as I watched that minstrel show, I got a tweet from a black female that I follow on Twitter. And she referenced how the Democrats were speaking Spanish. Now, she's one of these so-called black exit Negroes. And I had to respond to her tweet, and I explained to her, well, the reason why they're speaking Spanish is because that's the largest minority group. And then I went further to explain to her that when y'all, meaning black folks, held that prize slot as the nation's largest minority, y'all got absolutely nothing out of it. And when Hispanics overtook y'all as the largest minority, I told y'all in the video, many of y'all have seen my No Hope, No Change series. I told y'all it's over for y'all. So I decided, based upon her ignorance, to come back one more again and to revisit a position that I've told y'all in many videos. And you've seen the title of the video. And I know y'all wondering about the meme, so let me go on and explain the meme. Y'all know I'm a horror movie fanatic. And one of my all-time favorite horror movies is The Exorcist. And it's interesting because I was actually watching The Exorcist Friday night. And as I watched The Exorcist, I mean, I've seen it a billion times. And at this particular time, my political antennas were up again. And there's a part in The Exorcist that reminds me of what I've been trying to tell y'all about this white liberal. And the part in The Exorcist, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you need to check it out. Classic horror movie where Father Karras and Damien are about to go perform the exorcism on Reagan. And the older priest informs Damien Cares, listen, man, do not waste your time talking to this demon because he is a liar. And what he's going to do is he's going to mix lies with the truth to attack us. And then that older priest told Damien, listen, the attack is all psychological, but it's very powerful. So don't listen. And then as we know, as the movie progresses, we know that the demon indeed attacked Damien because he felt guilty about how his mother died. So the demon starts talking to Damien in his mother's voice. And the priest, the older priest, just told Damien, look, go, get out the room, leave. Because he understood, listen, I told you not to listen. You listen, now he has you. And that's pretty much where I'm at when it comes down to y'all in this white liberal. Because I have told y'all in video after video after video after video about this white liberal. And you Negroes still don't get it. And that's the reason why I'm like that priest, just telling y'all, look, just go, just go. I can't help you. I've told y'all in video after video after video that I produce about the deceitful nature of white liberals. I've told y'all in many videos that I've produced that the white liberal controls the black community lock, stock, and barrel. And when I say he or she controls the black community, that includes your churches, that includes your civic organizations, that includes your board of educations, that includes your police departments, that includes your, and here's one that I know y'all not gonna like, that includes y'all's fraternities and sororities. The white liberal controls you Negroes lock, stock, and barrel. And I've told y'all, just like that priest in The Exorcist tried to warn Damien, listen, he's going to attack us. He's going to mix lies with the truth, and he's going to attack us, and that attack is going to be all psychological, but it's going to be extremely powerful. So don't listen. And I told y'all, this is what the liberal does. I also told y'all that before you can even address this white liberal, you're going to encounter who? The buffer Negroes. I've done videos on this. Who are the buffer Negroes? The buffer Negroes are those cadre of Negroes who protects the white liberal. It's no different than the guy who watches out for Dracula as he sleeps in his coffin. I mean, because you think about it. Now, Dracula, he sleeps during the day. So the logical thing would be that if you want to destroy this vampire, find him in his coffin during the day and just, drive a stake through his heart. You can kill him, you can destroy him. That's the logical thing you would think of. But no, the vampire has a human watchdog. And that human watchdog is the one who protects the vampire as he sleeps. So before you can even get to the coffin of the vampire, you're going to have to go through who? That human watchdog. And that human watchdog will lose their life defending that vampire. Can't y'all tell I love horror movies? And it's the same with the white liberal. The white liberal has these buffer Negroes. So that whenever you find yourself criticizing white liberals, you can rest assured, here they come, set your watch to it. You're going to have Negroes attacking you. You a coon, you Uncle Tom, you a sellout, you a black buffoon. Why? Because you are attacking white liberals and white liberal policies. And the reason why the Negro is so enamored with this white liberal is because the white liberal has completely duped y'all into believing he is your friend. And the Negro is, y'all, we're going to be politically correct in this video, y'all. Y'all so dumb. Y'all don't even know who y'all's enemy is. I mean, some of you Negroes think that your enemy is some black male or some black female on YouTube making YouTube videos. You think that's your enemy. So you spend your time digging a dirt on this person that you think is your enemy. All they doing is making a YouTube video, sharing their opinion just like you. Ain't no different. The only difference may be they may have more subs than you, may get more video views than you. But at the end of the day, that's all it is. But the Negro is so psychologically confused that he doesn't even understand. He thinks his enemy is his friend, and his friend is his enemy. Because he will attack the person on YouTube. He will attack the person on social media. He will dig up dirt on that person on social media, but he will not do that to the one who controls his entire community, lock, stock, and barrel. And that's that white liberal. You won't find them dropping documents on these white liberals. You won't find them putting out their address on these white liberals. You won't find them, talking about where they work, what they drive. You won't find them saying nothing about this white liberal. But they will do that to other black people. And the white liberal sits back and just laughs because he knows better than I do how dumb y'all are. And when I say that, he'll defend y'all because that's his job, is defend y'all. So then y'all think he's defending us against that David Carroll calling us dumb. So he got to be our friend. I told y'all in many videos, this white liberal sends his children to private universities and schools off of the backs of your buffoonery. That's why they laugh at y'all. They think it's funny. Y'all still ain't figured this shit out. Y'all haven't figured out the white liberal. And what lets me know y'all haven't figured him out is that you Negroes were so enamored. How the hell are you going to waste your time doing any kind of a critique on that foolishness that took place on Thursday and Friday, that Democratic debate? Once you understand this shit, that's a waste of time. Why is that a waste of time? It's a waste of time once you understand the very nature of debates, once you understand the very nature of Democrats running for office and Republicans running for office. Since a lot of y'all don't know, I explain it to you. I've done this in many videos. And again, all of this is done when you are trying to politically re-educate black folks, which is what I told y'all need. Y'all need political re-education. And because y'all don't have that, and the reason why y'all don't have that is because to politically re-educate y'all, that's intellectual heavy lifting. That's some hard work. And I've told y'all in many videos, you're not going to get rich doing it. You're not going to get thanked doing it. Oftentimes, your greatest opposition is going to come from the very same people that you're trying to help. That's just the nature of the beast. Now, the true pro-blacks, they understand this, and they love y'all enough to look past y'all's ignorance and still try to help y'all. Now, the newfangled pro-black, they're not going to engage in this. These fake niggas, they ain't going to engage in this. It's too much work. That's the reason why they run around talking about this debate. Once you understand the nature of that debate, listen, let me tell you something. Whenever you have Democrats running for office, or let's say one of them secures the nomination, the task for the Democrat is to go as far left as they can go. Why? Because that's where the base of the Democratic Party is. And you want to secure that base. You want that base of support. That's the reason why when you looked at that debate, you seen all of those people on that stage promising y'all everything. I'm surprised one of them didn't promise y'all they had a cure for cancer. I'm waiting on that to be said during one of these debates. They throw everything at the wall to see what sticks. Why? Because their job is to go as far right as possible. I mean, far left as possible as a Democrat. They want to secure that base. Because once you secure that base and you know that these people are going to support me, these people are going to vote for me, I ain't got to worry about them. They're going to show up to the poll. They're going to do the work. They're going to help me get elected. You got that base, then you can spend your time doing what? Going after the people who are undecided. And it's the same with the Republican Party. When you see those Republicans, they're going to go far right as possible. Why? Because that is the base of the Republican Party. Once you secure that base, then you can come out of that and spend your time going after those who aren't really sure about you, don't know if they really like you, ain't excited about your candidacy. You can spend your time trying to sway them. But if you come out of your convention, let's say, and you don't have your base secure, you're going to lose. And you're going to lose in a landslide. Because that's what happened to John McCain. Remember now, when John McCain ran against Barack Obama, the Republican Party was not excited about his candidacy. They weren't excited about him running for president, and they weren't really behind him. So he went into his convention without his base secure. So what did he have to do? He had to select Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin energized that base. But then he made a mistake with Sarah Palin because right after the convention, what did he do? He sent her out to the media by herself, and they devoured that woman. She wasn't ready for that. They ate her alive. They ate her up and spit her out. They devoured her to the point that she still suffers from the stigma that they gave her during that time, which is what? She's stupid. Well, and let's be fair. She did assist in that, stereotype, but that's a subject for another video. But this is what happens when you have a debate. This is what happens when you have a campaign. They're going to promise you anything, everything to secure that nomination. That's the reason why you can't pay that shit no attention. Once you understand this is what was done. And the only way that black people can grasp this shit is if they are politically re-educated. And to politically re-educate black folks, I'm telling y'all, is intellectual heavy lifting. This is some hard work. Why? Because black people are so stupid politically. It's just the fact. That's the reason why that sister tweeted out talking about them speaking Spanish. Nobody should be surprised at that. Once you understand that the Hispanics are the largest minority group, of course they're going to cater to them. Hey, rocket science. Why does this surprise you? It's no different. And again, I have to keep going back to y'all's American Idol pop star candidate, that Barack Hussein Obama. And you remember when that guy, when he found out that he was losing white male support in his second term, white men said, we ain't voting for this guy no more.